Hey guys, back at it. This is day 193 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted after I completed a 100-day challenge, and that challenge was prompted through an inspiration in my meditation session. So I had just been inspired to do 100 days of daily diaries, record and post to a large platform. I received that prompt like 3 times and I resisted it until I didn't. And then now here we are in day 193. I just decided to keep it going after the 100 days was completed. So if you want more info on those first days, please pop back and listen in. And let's get to it, day 193. So today is a Saturday. It is a kid-free weekend for me. We just had some snow showers overnight, and so everything is covered in white and just gorgeous, and also not gorgeous because it's melting and icy, and definitely the perfect day to stay in. I had no plans today, so it was actually perfect to stay in. And I just had a relaxing morning, didn't really get up too quickly, enjoyed the white covered rooftops from my bedroom window, went downstairs to get some water and get some coffee and do my normal morning routine, which is typically I record the daily diary from the previous day in the morning. Excuse me. I record in the morning, so I get to that early and then, have my lovely coffee beverages. I've been really into espresso tonics, and the tonic water just kind of brightens up the espresso and gives it a little bit of chill. I don't put any ice in mine personally, but usually when you go out to get it, they'll put some ice in it. The ice helps the espresso float, and you do want to mix it before you drink it, but it does foam and fizz a lot, so just want to be cautious if you go out and have an espresso tonic. But yeah, I had pulled down all the bins from the attic and just a lot of bins, like 12 bins of kids' baby stuff, stuffed animals that they're holding on to. For me personally, there was a couple of bins of my personal childhood memorabilia and just like a whole lot of stuff. So I pulled those down from the attic, and then from the second floor, pulled those down to the first floor. And so pretty much all day, I was just going through the bins, emptying stuff out, just purging. I have more stuff to go to the thrift store now and more in my trash bag that I had set aside for all of these things. I emptied 2 bins completely, which, I mean, they'll be filled up with other things soon enough, but it just felt really good to be able to go through stuff and release things. I did read through all of my childhood diaries, which were really funny. And I went through some pictures, and it was just kind of a day of reminiscing, kind of looking through everything that I've held on to and being okay with not holding on to it anymore. So I did keep a few things that I will eventually get to or pass on to the kids. But yeah, just a lot of things I got rid of. I'm really, really excited just to have this, clean, clear, less stuff, because that's kind of where I'm going anyway. I know that I have in the past said to multiple people, if there was a fire in my house, all I would need is my kids, me and my kids. Everything else can be replaced, and if it can't be replaced, then that's fine. But my kids are irreplaceable, and I think I could lose everything, even the things that I'm sentimentally holding on to, and not really give a shit, because my kids are the most important thing. So I every time I go through things now, it's like, why am I holding on to this? Can I sell it? If I can't sell it, can I give it away? If I can't give it away, I'm just going to throw it away. And that's okay. So it's been a really great thing to be able to release so many things that I was holding on to, physically and emotionally. It's just reminded me too of a lot of things that I've let go emotionally, and now getting back to the physical things that I'm holding on to, how much easier it is just to let go of them. So that's kind of cool. I mean, the whole day, really, I didn't go out and do anything. And the only things that I did go out were walking to and from the trash can a number of times in the icy snow. And that was kind of fun. But just inside all day, relaxing. I did early in the morning, did my vibration therapy and my sauna, then my grounding mat and my acupressure, which has been a new thing that I've added, putting the grounding mat under the acupressure mat. I've been getting a lot better sleep though without the grounding mat or grounding sheets. So I had tried for a few weeks to put the grounding mat under myself as I'm sleeping, and I slept really well. I slept solidly, like lights out, solid sleep. But I didn't have any dreams. I didn't have any downloads or, just nothing came through at night with the grounding mat. So I didn't really like that. So I took it out from under me at night, and I've been doing it in the morning with the acupressure mat. So with the reduction of that grounding mat at night, I've been able to have more dreams, more information come through. I still sleep solidly because I'm using my magnesium spray or my magnesium lotion. And then I'm doing my 5 minutes of meditative, mantras and putting myself into a state of gratitude. I also sometimes listen on YouTube or Spotify, whichever one has something without commercials. The hertz, so different hertz for different things. So if I'm feeling like not grounded, I'll do one for grounding. If I'm feeling like I need to clean and clear some stuff internally, emotionally, I'll listen to that one. So it's just like meditative music, and it typically shuts itself off. I fall asleep. I have really amazing dreams and downloads and information come through. So I'm liking this routine much better. And, so it's just been a super chill, relaxing day, lots of purging, lots of cleaning. And I know that I'm in a hibernative state of sorts. I can feel it. It's just like, I really don't want to go out and do things with people. I don't want to interact with people, but I really do at the same time. And it's like this internal struggle of me really wanting to go out and do things, but the availability to go out and do things is not there. I have decided not to be the chaser and to be the receiver and to be I've said this before, but again, just put myself up there as the Empress. And the Empress is a title that's higher than the Queen. If you look it up, you'll know that I'm right. But the Empress is higher than the Queen. The Empress to me is sitting on her throne, and everything is being brought to her because she is in a high standing title. And so when I think of things and I think of femininity, I think of the Empress, and I think of like a long flowing dress on her throne, on her pedestal, and like just the things that she needs is being brought to her. So my thing is I'm adopting that Empress energy, and I'm just changing my vibration to receive. And that all the things I need will be brought to me, that I'm just receiving, instead of having this mindset of like panic or lack or I need to go out with friends. I don't have any friends. Let me text all my friends and see if anybody is available in just a desperate attempt to go out and do stuff. So yes, I will text people. I'll reach out when they're on my mind, when they cross my path. but I'm not in that desperation of needing to do stuff with other people or needing to fill the space. So today, being at home by myself, going through all of these bins and memories and just like a whole day to myself. I even got to deep cleaning some of the bathrooms and the baseboards and some of that stuff. Not the whole house, but a little bit. So it's just a very cleaning, clearing, making room for what's to come kind of energy. And although I do have this, like I said, internal struggle of like wanting to hibernate, but then wanting to be super connected, I'm just going to let what's supposed to come to me and just be cool in the space I'm in. Reach out to the kids a couple of times just to catch up with them. And I've been watching Lost again. And so it was a big Lost marathon, just kind of like watching the show, catching up into the second season, and then, call it a night. So I have still been on the dating app, and, there's been a fluctuation of people who have come across my path. I've, connected with them. We start talking, and then they're all about, send me some pics. I want some pics, or just, not the right vibe. So it's really important for me now to be super in tune with my intuition and be super in tune to my boundaries and what I'm willing and not willing to do. It was really funny, actually, that I started to talk to this guy locally here in North Carolina, but he's a Florida boy. And so it was just like we were talking, and I kind of forgot at one point that he was from Raleigh, and I just like started to talk about Florida stuff, and then we both started laughing because I was like so confused. I think we were talking about coffee shops, and he started talking about coffee shops in Florida, and then my brain kind of did this weird switch where I was like, oh, he's from Florida, so I got to talk about Florida stuff. So I've been really having a great time connecting with this guy and talking about Florida stuff and talking about here. And he's outside of my normal type, so that's kind of cool too. I said before that I really try my best to not say yes to everybody, but just to say yes to things that I might not be preferential towards. So let's say height. If I'm really catching somebody's vibe that they're writing and they're really thoughtful and emotionally intelligent and they're like short, I will totally go out with that person or connect with that person. I'm not going to discriminate just because you're not the right height or whatever, stereotypes. Maybe you look different than I would have naturally been attracted to. But so I'm trying to be in this open state of not being so rigid of saying yes or no to certain people, but then being in tune with my intuition and just following and, all of that. So I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning more about how to stand up and be secure in my boundaries, in my, whatever I say is what I say. And, so I would have to say, if you're thinking about getting out there and dating, but you're not sure and you feel like you're not ready or it has to be perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest. You just have to be honest with yourself and with the people that you're connecting with. And when you create a dating app, and this has been another thing, going through all these guys, profiles and looking at them, your profile should be a snapshot, like a mini movie of, like, this is me. If you decide to have a relationship with me, this is what you get. It shouldn't be the Oscar, top quality, like perfect makeup and hair and outfits, and like these have to be filtered photos, and like I have to get ChatGPT to like write me something so it's perfect. No, just be you. Present yourself in a way that, like, if your best friend were to write your profile, this is how they would write it, because this is, how it is to hang out with you and be with you. That's kind of what I think. So guys who are doing profiles where it's like, not a lot of their face and a lot of their, this is my house, this is my pet, this is my mom. Great. But you're not dating their pet, their house, or their mom. You're dating them. So you want to see, like, maybe show a picture of you and your pet or you and your mom, and then have a title so we know what's going on. If you are into fishing, so into fishing, then you put that on there and you say something about it. I don't know, every woman, every girl, every person is into different things. So for me, I'm not into the people who are posting fish photos. I'm not really excited when I see you're like, all dressed in camo and doing all these things. I want to see, like, if I were to engage with you, this is what I would expect in your life. This is who you are, that you're presenting, like that mini movie of, this is the trailer to date summer. And then I just kind of post a few things, do a video prompt, like all these things. Like, this is my trailer. So that's kind of been my only thing where in that space, I'm just like, guys, please stop posting fish photos. Like, I don't care what size the fish is. I just want to know, like, what it would be to hang out with you. And I don't know that, like, you're going to be holding a fish the whole time and we're going to be fishing all the time. Anyway, that's one of my pet peeves right now. But yeah, just, you don't have to be perfect. Just put yourself out there, make yourself a profile that's like a trailer of how it would be to be with you. Be super honest. Another pet peeve of mine is pictures of kids. Like, don't post pictures of your kids. If you have kids and you love them and they're 100% a part of your life and you're proud to be a parent, great. Say something about it. But there's a lot of really scammy people out there, and I've been they've come across my thing too, and they use other people's photos. So please, please, please don't post photos of your kids on your dating profiles. Yeah, I have a very private social media handle and platform where I don't post a lot of photos or any of my children. If you are lucky enough to get onto my social media and be able to see those pictures of my kids, it's because I trust you enough to let you on that space. And I don't want pictures of my kids stolen. And that's a big thing for me. So just be careful out there, guys, on the dating apps and on social media. Be careful of your photos. Just be careful, and then also be real. And if you're really goodness, my words have come out, but not the right way. So if you have the intentions of dating with a purpose, please state that purpose. If you're just out there looking for hookups and like fun, state it. There's people out there who want that. So don't be shy about being honest and real about what you're looking for. And that's my 2 cents on my soapbox today. So today was just an amazing, relaxing day, full of purging and realizations. And I do know that I am continuing to work on myself and be okay with myself and shift and grow and change. And that is cool. And I love it. And I could say that I have learned a lot through dating and being on the dating apps and going through different relationships and experiences and interactions. So you don't have to be perfect. Just put yourself out there and be honest. And that's all really you need to do. So if that's encouraging to anybody, I'm glad. So I will today was just a chill at home. I fell asleep watching Lost at the end of the day and then put myself to bed. But yeah, that was it. That was the whole day in its entirety. It was a lot of ice and snow, so I didn't really want to go out if I didn't have to. And I have a lot of really, really cool things coming up soon. And I am in a transition. I don't know if it's the time frame that I'm going through, but I am trying to figure out what I want to do. And even though it seems like I do know what I want to do, I am still in flux about what's my purpose? What am I here for? what excites me the most, what is it that I need to pursue, and what is it that I need to let go. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me by liking, sharing, following, subscribing, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.